Hey guys, welcome back to the Guitar and Harmonica YouTube channel. Today we're going to be in the key of C. I've got my C harmonica in the rack here, so we're going to be playing in cross harp. And in the last video we worked with the five, the flatted five, and the four notes found on the 1 and 4 holes on the harmonica. If you didn't get a chance to check that video out, or you just feel like you might want to review it, I would recommend going to see that video so you can check out how to get to that bent flat fifth note there. Today we're going to be working on improvising over the 5 chord, the flat 5 and the 4th, just using the 1 and 4 holes on the harmonica, and then occasionally I'm going to add the 2 draw root note as well. So we're in G. The 5 chord is our D chord, and our flatted 5th is the D flat, and the 4 chord is going to be the C. All right, and we're going to improvise on the, like I say, the 1 and the 4 holes on the harmonica over 3 guitar styles, patterns, and progressions. The first one, we're going to use the Anytime Strum. Again, I'm going to ask you to go back. If you're not familiar with the Anytime Strum, check out the previous videos on that. And the progression itself is kind of a folk or a folk rock progression. The chords are G, C, D, D, and then G, C, D, G. All right, so that sounds like this with the Anytime Strum. Now, of course, you can use any strum you want. This is just kind of a good all-purpose strum. It lends itself well to alternate picking or constant bass style picking. But the main thing I want to show you here is how we can improvise just using a couple holes on the harmonica and get a lot of mileage out of it, okay? So again, we're going to be on the 1 and the 4 holes playing the D note, the flatted D note, and the 4 chord, the C, and occasionally the 2 draw root note. All right, moving to a shuffle now that I'd like to show you. I call this the clean and easy shuffle. There's a minimal amount of movement here involved. That's why I call it that. I want you to take your index finger, and for the 1 chord, you're going to be covering up the A and D string at the 5th fret, and then you're going to, with your ring finger, you're going to grab the A string at the 7th fret. All right, so that's going to sound like this. This is your 1 chord G, playing a G shuffle. All right, now moving to the 4 chord, just drop towards the floor 1 string. So we're going to, with our index finger, 5th fret, we're going to be covering up the D and G string. And then we're going to grab the D string with our ring finger at the 7th fret. This is our C shuffle. All right, and then the 5 chord, our D, we're going to come up, and with the index finger, 5th fret, we're going to cover the E string and the A string, and then we're going to grab the E string at the 7th fret with your ring finger. That's your 5, all right? to that 2-draw root note there, pretty right close to the end. But everything else was on the 1 and the 4 draw. And again, that was just a way of playing a shuffle in G and improvising using the 1 and 4 holes on the harmonica. Our last progression is more of a hill country maybe, or a minor blues rock chord progression. We're going to be playing an alternate bass on the low E string and the G string. For the G chord, I want you to grab the low E string at the 3rd fret with your thumb, and I want you to grab the high E string and the B string at the 3rd fret with your index finger. All right, and again we're playing an alternate bass here on the E string and the G string. All right, and I'm playing the melody notes on the high B and E string, fretted at the 3rd fret. That's our G. Now, same fingering, move up to the 8th fret for your C. Alright, and for the D chord, the 5th, I want you to go up to the 10th fret. Alright, and occasionally you're going to hear me use my little finger maybe to just play some other extra melody notes, 3 frets up from the root note, just to give it a little variety, give the melody a little variety. And the progression itself is going to be in G, G, C, C, D, C, G, G. All right? So just an 8-bar progression. And again, we're just going to be improvising on the 1 and the 4 holes. Alrighty. So again, the idea is there you can get a lot of mileage out of just a couple holes on the harmonica. And I hope you just play around with that. These are just ideas for you to take, make them your own, improvise around them, use them in your songwriting if you'd like, and we'll get back to it real soon, all right? Thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it. If you like what we're doing, please do subscribe to the channel. You can check us out on Facebook at guitarandharmonica.com, and also visit our website. It's guitarandharmonica.com. There's 6 workbooks there written out, tab and tab. You don't need to read music to read them. They're tabbed out in guitar and harmonica. There's 5 books on rhythm playing and different keys. And the single note method book gets into more single note playing on the harmonica and the guitar. All right. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you again real soon. Goodbye.